Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, the President of the United Mexican States, and the Prime Minister of Canada.
Thank you very much. We're gathered together this afternoon for a very historic occasion, the signing ceremony for a brand new trade deal, the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement. So important. I'm honored to be here with President Enrique Peña Nieto, who's become a great friend of Mexico, and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who has also become a great friend. This has been a battle, and battles sometimes make great friendships, so it's really terrific. With our signatures today, we will formally declare the intention of our three countries to replace NAFTA with the USMCA, a truly groundbreaking achievement, modern-day agreement. I want to thank U.S. Trade Representative Bob Lighthizer and his entire team for their tremendous effort and the efforts that they've made all throughout the last almost 2-year period. Thank you as well to Jared Kushner, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, Secretary of the Treasury Steve Mnuchin, and Director Larry Kudlow for their hard work and untiring devotion throughout the negotiation process. Peter Navarro, thank you so much for the work that you put in, and so many others. The USMCA is the largest, most significant, modern, and balanced trade agreement in history. All of our countries will benefit greatly. It is probably the largest trade deal ever made also. In the United States, the new trade pact will support high-paying manufacturing jobs and promote greater access for American exports across the range of sectors, including our farming, manufacturing, and service industries. As part of our agreement, the United States will be able to lock in our market access to Canada and Mexico and greatly expand our agricultural exports, something we've been wanting to do for many years. This is an amazing deal for our farmers and also allows them to use cutting-edge biotechnology and eliminates non-scientific barriers. Our nations have also agreed to innovate new measures to ensure fair competition and promote high wages and higher wages for U.S. and North American auto workers. The auto workers are a tremendous beneficiary. Under the USMCA, at least 75% of our automobiles' content must be manufactured in North America, and 40 to 45% of automobile content must be manufactured by North American high-wage labor in order to gain preferential access to our markets. This will help stop auto jobs from going overseas, and it will bring back auto jobs that have already left. Many, many jobs are already planning to come back. Many companies are coming back, and we're very excited about that. This landmark agreement includes intellectual property protection that will be the envy of nations all around the world. The USMCA also contains robust new provisions on digital trade and financial services and the most ambitious environmental and labor protections ever placed into a major trade agreement anywhere at any time. We have dramatically raised standards for combating unfair trade practices, confronting massive subsidies for state-owned enterprises, and currently, if you look at it, currency manipulation that hurt workers in all three of our countries. The currency manipulation from some countries is so intense, so bad, and it would hurt Mexico, Canada, and the United States badly. We've covered it very well in this agreement. These new provisions will benefit labor, technology, and development in each of our nations, leading to much greater growth and opportunity throughout our countries and across North America. In short, this is a model agreement that changes the trade landscape forever, and this is an agreement that, first and foremost, benefits working people, something of great importance to all three of us here today. President, I must say, Peña Nieto and Prime Minister Trudeau, we've worked hard on this agreement. It's been long and hard. We've taken a lot of barbs and a little abuse, and we got there. It's great for all of our countries. Thank you for your close partnership throughout this process. This new agreement will ensure a future of prosperity and innovation for Mexico, Canada, and the United States. I look forward to working with members of Congress and the USMCA partners, and I have to say it's been so well reviewed, I don't expect to have very much of a problem, to ensure the complete implementation of our agreement. Enrique, I want to thank you on a personal note, and I want to wish you the very best. This will be your last day in office, so that's a very auspicious day when you can sign something so important, but we really do appreciate it. I think I can speak for Justin when I say that. We both agree he's a special man, and he's really done a good job. We appreciate it very much. Thank you. So I just want to congratulate you on ending your term in office with this incredible milestone. It is really an incredible way to end a presidency. You don't see that happen very often. I look forward to working with President-elect López Obrador for many years to come, and our relationship, I know, will be a very good one. We've had great conversations, and I think we're going to have a great, great relationship. And I would now like to invite the President and the Prime Minister to say a few words, and perhaps we can start with Justin, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you. Justin, please.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here, and thank you to Presidents Trump and Peña Nieto. Donald, thank you for your words this morning. Thank you for pulling this event together. Enrique, this, as Donald said, on your last day in office, it's a wonderful pleasure to see you and to be here on this historic moment. Le nouvel accord de libre-échange nord-américain maintient la stabilité et la croissance pour l'économie canadienne. Il protège des millions d'emplois à travers le pays, renforce la classe moyenne et crée de nouvelles opportunités pour nos entreprises. C'est pour ça que je suis ici aujourd'hui, parce que la menace économique qui posait l'incertitude entourant le processus de renégociation était sérieux et il fallait agir. Et les Canadiens ont répondu à l'appel en travaillant ensemble afin d'arriver à un nouvel accord modernisé qui nous permet d'avoir une relation économique stable et forte avec nos plus importants partenaires. The new North American Free Trade Agreement maintains stability for Canada's entire economy, stability that's essential for the millions of jobs and middle-class families across the country that rely on strong, reliable trading relationships with our closest neighbors. That's why I'm here today. The new agreement lifts the risk of serious economic uncertainty that lingers throughout a trade renegotiation process, uncertainty that would have only gotten worse and more damaging had we not reached a new NAFTA. But when faced with this challenge, Canadians came together and rolled up their sleeves. Canadians from every order of government and walks of life put their country's interests first and worked hard to achieve a new, modernized agreement that will protect jobs, strengthen the middle class, and create new opportunities for businesses. Nous avons plus de travail à faire pour réduire les obstacles au commerce et encourager une croissance économique qui profite au plus grand nombre, mais aujourd'hui, on franchit une étape importante. Nous sommes arrivés à cette entente parce que nous étions motivés par les intérêts communs de la classe moyenne. Nous savons que le commerce plus équitable et plus libre génère des emplois bien payés pour un grand nombre de citoyens. There's much more work to do in lowering trade barriers and in fostering growth that benefits everyone. But reaching a new free trade agreement with the United States and Mexico is a major step for our economy. Canadians got here because Team Canada was driven by the interests of the middle class. Free and fair trade leads to more and better paying middle-class jobs for more people. And the benefits of trade must be broadly and fairly shared. That is what modernizing NAFTA achieves, and that is why it was always so important to get this new agreement done right. As a result, the tariff-free access that NAFTA guaranteed for more than 70% of Canada's total exports is secure. And that's essential for businesses, families, jobs, entrepreneurs, and hardworking people in every corner of our country. As I said, the task isn't done. There is more hard work ahead to build resilient, strong economies that support families everywhere in Canada. As I discussed with President Trump a few days ago, the recent plant closures by General Motors, which affects thousands of Canadian and American workers and their families, are a heavy blow. Make no mistake, we will stand up for our workers and fight for their families and their communities. And Donald, it's all the more reason why we need to keep working to remove the tariffs on steel and aluminum between our countries. Les tarifs sur l'acier et sur l'aluminium demeurent toujours entre nos pays. Et tant qu'ils seront en place, nous allons continuer de travailler fort afin de résoudre cet enjeu qui représente un obstacle majeur à nos économies. With hard work, goodwill, and determination, I'm confident we will get there. Our shared interests, prosperity, and security demand it. Before wrapping up, I'd like to personally thank our Foreign Affairs Minister, Chrystia Freeland, along with U.S. Trade Representative Bob Lighthizer and Mexican Secretary of the Economy, Ildefonso Guajardo, for all their hard work and dedication since the very beginning of this process. I'd also like to thank Ambassador David McNaughton, Chief Negotiator Steve Verheuel, and their talented and extremely hardworking staff. Once again, thank you all for being here today. Merci beaucoup à tout le monde.
Señor Presidente de los Estados Unidos, Donald Trump, Señor Primer Ministro de Canadá, Justin Trudeau, muy distinguidos integrantes de las delegaciones que hoy nos acompañan. A ambos quiero agradecerles los comentarios amables, generosos que han formulado hace un momento, justamente en el último día de mi mandato.
That is precisely the last day of my administration, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media.
En el último día de mi gobierno como
During the last day
me siento
of my
profundamente
administration as
honrado de
president, I
participar
am
junto a los
honored
líderes
to be
de dos
here
grandes
standing
países,
next to the
amigos
leaders
y
of
socios
two
en la
countries
firma
who
del
are
nuevo
friends
tratado
and
comercial
partners
entre México,
in this
Estados
signing
Unidos
ceremony of the
y
new
Canadá.
trade agreement between Mexico,
El
the
tratado que
U.S.
hoy
and Canada.
suscribimos
The
es la expresión
agreement
de la
that we
voluntad
will sign today
compartida
expresses
por
the shared
nuestras tres
will
naciones
by our three
de
nations
trabajar
to
unidas
work
por el bienestar
together
y la
towards
prosperidad
the
de
well-being and
cada una
prosperity
de
of
nuestras
each
sociedades.
one of our societies.
Este día marca la
This
culminación
day
de un largo
is the
proceso de
culmination
diálogo y
of a
negociación
long
que permitió
process based
superar
on dialogue and
diferencias
negotiations
y
that
conciliar
allow us to
visiones.
overcome differences
Una vez
and
firmado,
to conciliate
el
our
tratado se
visions.
enviará a
Once
nuestros
signed,
respectivos
the
congresos para
agreement
su
will be sent
ratificación.
to our Congresses for
Será
its
entonces cuando
ratification.
este
It will be
instrumento
then when
innovador
this innovative
comience a rendir
instrument
frutos,
bears
ofreciendo
fruit
una
by
base más
offering a more
incluyente,
inclusive,
firme y
firm,
moderna
and
para
modern
nuestros
foundation
intercambios.
for our future
La
exchanges.
negociación del
The
Tratado
negotiation
México-Estados
of
Unidos-Canadá
USMCA
permitió
allowed
reafirmar la importancia de la
to
integración
reaffirm the
económica
importance
de
of
América
economic
del Norte.
integration in North America.
Desde hace un cuarto de siglo,
For more than a quarter
nuestros
of a
tres
century
países
ago, our
han
three
mantenido
countries
estrechos
have
vínculos comerciales.
maintained very
Ese
tight
comercio ha
trade
transformado a
relationships.
México.
Such trade has
Hoy,
transformed
nuestros
Mexico.
intercambios con el
Today,
exterior
our exchanges
representan más
abroad
del
represent more than
70% de nuestro
70% of
Producto
our
Interno
gross
Bruto.
domestic
Y esto ha
product.
contribuido a que,
And
en la
this has
actualidad,
contributed
los
to the
beneficios
fact
del
that
comercio
today
con el
the
mundo
benefits of trade
sean
with the world
ampliamente
are
apreciados por la
broadly
sociedad
valued
mexicana.
by the
La renegociación del nuevo acuerdo comercial buscó salvaguardar la visión de una América del Norte
of an
integrada,
integrated
la
North
convicción de que
America
juntos
with a firm belief
somos más
that
fuertes
together
y
we
más
are
competitivos.
stronger and more
A
competitive.
pesar de lo mucho que
In
nuestra
spite
relación
of
comercial avanzó en las
the
últimas 2
progress
décadas,
that we've seen in our
aún
trade
había mucho por
relationship in the
hacer
last 2
para
decades, there was
aprovechar el
still a
potencial
long road ahead
de
of
cada
us
uno
to
de
take
nuestros
advantage
países.
of each
El
country's
Tratado
potential.
México, Estados Unidos y Canadá
The
le
United
da un
States,
renovado
Mexico, and
rostro
Canada
a
agreement
nuestra
gives a
integración.
renewed face
La
to the process
renegociación
of
logró,
integration.
en primer lugar,
This process achieved
modernizar
on the
nuestro
first
marco
place
comercial.
to modernize our
Los acuerdos
trade framework.
comerciales
Trade
no pueden
agreements
permanecer
shall
estáticos.
not be static.
Necesitan avanzar de acuerdo con
Agreements
los
need
cambios
to
de la
move
economía
along
y las
with the
necesidades
economy
de nuestras sociedades.
and should be
La
according
inclusión
to
de
the needs of our
disposiciones sobre
society.
comercio
The
electrónico,
inclusion of new provisions
tecnologías de
on
la información
e-commerce,
y
information
facilitación del
technologies,
comercio
and trade
son parte de
enabling
los
practices
contenidos
are
novedosos del tratado.
now part
De hecho,
of the
una
agreement.
tercera parte del acuerdo
In fact, 1/3
trata
of the
acerca de
agreement
temas que no están
includes
previstos en el
topics
marco
that
vigente.
were
La
not
renegociación
included
del
in
tratado
the
permitió
current
también
agreement. The
encaminar
renegotiation
a
process of the
nuestra
agreement
región
allowed
hacia una
a
integración
region to
más
move
inclusiva
into a more
y atenta
inclusive
a las demandas de
integration,
nuestras
a type of
sociedades.
integration that
Hace 24
listens
años,
to the demands of our
el TELECAN
societies. 24
marcó
years
un nuevo
ago,
estándar
NAFTA
para los
set a
acuerdos
new
comerciales de
benchmark
esa
for
época.
trade agreements back
Hoy,
then.
el Tratado
Today,
México, Estados Unidos,
USMCA
Canadá es el primer
is the
tratado
first
comercial
trade
que
agreement
incorpora
that
elementos
incorporates
para atender el
elements
impacto
that
social
address
del comercio
the
internacional.
social impact of
Facilita
international
la
trade. It
participación de más
enables the
sectores de la
participation
economía,
of more sectors
incluyendo la
in the economy,
incorporación
including
de las
the
pequeñas y medianas
participation
empresas
of
del comercio regional.
SMEs in regional
Amplía
trade. It
la protección de los
extends the
derechos de los
protection of
trabajadores,
workers' rights,
fortalece la protección del
strengthens
medio ambiente
the protection
e
of the
incluye
environment, and
una
also
cláusula de revisión
includes
que
a
facilitará
review
su
clause
actualización
that
constante.
would make
En
easier
estas
that the agreement
disposiciones
is
radica la motivación más
is
profunda
actu-
de la
revamped
voluntad
more
que hoy
constantly, and
expresamos
this is
al firmar
a
este
true
acuerdo.
sign of the
La
will we
decisión de
have
ofrecer
put in
más
this agreement, the
y mejores
decision to
oportunidades
provide more
para
and
nuestros
better
pueblos.
opportunities to our
Quiero
people.
expresar mi
I
reconocimiento
would like to
a los
acknowledge
equipos negociadores de
the
los
work
tres
done
países.
by the
Cada uno
negotiators
buscó
from the three
promover
countries.
los
Each team
legítimos intereses de
advocated
su
for
nación
each
y al hacerlo
country's interests,
contribuyó a
and by
alcanzar
doing this,
un resultado
you
positivo
reached a
para
very
todos.
positive result
En
for
el
the
caso de
sake
México,
of all countries. In
también
the
dejó
case of Mexico,
testimonio de reconocimiento
this work bears
a los
testimony
empresarios
of
que
the work
acompañaron
of
el
the business
proceso
community
y de manera
who
particular
were present
al
during the
nuevo
process,
gobierno
and
que
specifically the
entrará
new
en
administration
funciones
that
el día
will
de
take
mañana.
office
Su
tomorrow.
acompañamiento
Your
y
support
coincidencia de visiones
and
en la
the
última
alignment
fase
of visions in the
contribuyó
last phase
decididamente al
contributed
éxito de la
to the success
renegociación.
of this
Expreso
negotiation
mi más
process.
sincero
I would like
reconocimiento
to say that I
al
sincerely
presidente Trump
acknowledge
y al
President
primer
Trump
ministro
and Prime
Trudeau
Minister Trudeau
por la visión con la que se han
for
conducido.
their vision
Gracias
and the
a
vision that they
ustedes,
have put into the
Presidente Trump
process.
y
Thanks to
primer
you,
ministro
President
Trudeau,
Trump and
el
Prime
acuerdo
Minister
que hemos
Trudeau, the
forjado
agreement that we
permite
have
que cada
are
país
signing today
gane
will
individualmente,
allow each
pero
country
también
to gain
que América del Norte
individually,
se
but also
fortalezca
North
y
America
prospere
will
aún
grow
más.
stronger and will
Señoras
grow
y
to be more
señores,
prosperous.
en el
Ladies
mundo
and
actual,
gentlemen,
el
currently
futuro
in
de
the
cada
world,
país
each
está
country's future
firmemente ligado
is
al
firmly
destino
linked
de las demás naciones.
to what happens
En
in
América
other
del Norte
countries.
lo
In
hemos
North
comprendido.
America, we
Sabemos que la
understand this very
prosperidad
clearly.
de
We
cada una de
understand
nuestras
that
sociedades
each society's
será mayor
prosperity
y más
will
firme
be greater
si se
and
basa en
will
la
be deeply
prosperidad
rooted
de
if
la
it's
región entera.
based in the
El
prosperity
acto
of the
que
region as a
formalizamos
whole.
hoy
This
es una
signing
muestra
ceremony,
de que
it is
México,
a sign
Estados
that
Unidos
Mexico, the
y
United
Canadá,
States, and Canada,
cercanos no solo por la geografía,
being close, not
sino por
only
los valores
due to our
y anhelos
geography,
que
but
comparten, están listos
on values
para iniciar
and
una nueva
our
etapa de su
expectations.
historia
We are ready
compartida.
to we're
Muchísimas
ready to
gracias.
begin a new chapter in our shared history. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're ready. Let's go. Let's go.
World trade.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Those two.
Which is the one that matters?
Each of us get a copy. Which family?
Sounds very good, yes.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. You guys will hold that up. Thank you.
Chelsea.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the team.
Thank you very much, everybody.